Hello everyone! Today I will tell you about a film where friends were tired of a boring life and went to the city and met women who were ready to do anything for foreigners. And it's a movie called Hostel.
The room is yours. We are going to the spa. You should come.
Josh and Paxton come to Europe to make their dreams come true. Soon they met Ollie, who joined their party for fun. Every day they looked for new acquaintances. They went to parties and met women. After a fight in the club, they were kicked out onto the street, which gave them a new idea to go to the red light district. Ollie and Paxton were up for some fun. However, Josh refused. After a while, the trio wanted to sleep. They found a hostel, but since it was too late, no one was working there anymore. Local resident Alexei notices their screams and invites the trio to his home. It turns out he knows a lot about entertainment with women and gave the address of a place that will not disappoint them. But for this, they will have to go to another country. There is a hostel where women live who love dating foreigners. He even shows a couple of photos from his last trip, after which the trio finally decided to come there. Already on the train, an unknown man sat down next to them. He ate food with his hands and then put his hand on Josh's leg. They shouted at the man and he had to leave. At first, Slovakia did not seem like a good country to friends. But when they arrived at the hostel, they were met by many women who immediately noticed the foreigners. The administrator warned that 2 more people would live with them. The friends were upset, but when they found out that these were 2 beautiful women, their opinion quickly changed. First of all, Natalia and Svetlana invited their new neighbors to the sauna, where they had a long conversation, after which the whole company comes to the local club. After the kiss, Josh wanted to go outside and get some fresh air. Local bandits quickly approached him. They want to receive a fee for permission to stay in this city. Josh doesn't want to give them money, but a man from the train comes out of the darkness and throws money to the bandits. Josh apologizes for his aggressive behavior on the train and sees a tattoo on the man's arm. Before leaving, the man says that he has a family and a young daughter. Each guy later spends the rest of the night in the company of different women. At first light, they are informed that Ollie has decided to leave. Friends went to explore the city. Paxton says that a long time ago, he saw a woman drowning in a lake, but he did not save her, for which he is very sorry. The bandits approach Josh again, and this time he quickly gives them money. The guys notice Ollie and run after him, but they identified themselves, and it was an unfamiliar man. Paxton later received a message from Ollie. It shows his face and a message that he is on his way home. The guys meet Natalia and Svetlana. They invite them back to the club. The friends don't want to go anywhere, especially after Ollie goes missing, but they still accept women's invitations. Already at the club, the girls give Josh and Paxton a special drink, which quickly made Josh want to sleep. He returned to the hostel and was taken away by the woman from the reception. When Josh woke up, he was already tied to a chair. Paxton also felt bad, but he accidentally walked through the wrong door and fell asleep in the back room of the club. Josh's fate was much harsher. Behind the crazy mask is the man from the train. He says he always wanted to be a doctor, but he has a problem. His hands shake too much. He managed to find a club that allows him to pick up foreign tourists for a lot of money. After which, Josh dies. A new day is coming. Paxton leaves the bar. At the hostel, they tell him that he is already considered to be checked out of his room, since he went back home. This is an obvious lie, which is why he asks to give up the keys to the room. There were 2 new neighbors in the room, but their first suggestion was to go to the sauna. Paxton suspects something happened to his friends, so he goes to the police station. The police try to calm Paxton down, saying that his friends can rest somewhere. Perhaps if he waits for them at the hostel, they will return sooner or later. When Natalia meets, she says that Josh and Ollie teamed up and went to a party. She knows where it will be happening and is ready to take Paxton there. He is taken to the factory. There are very suspicious people standing around. Entering the tunnel, Natalia says that she will get good money for Paxton, after which the thugs catch him. One of the men really needed an American. After injuring Paxton several times, the man slips and the saw falls on his stomach. Paxton manages to reach the gun. A security guard comes in response to the sounds. Paxton fires several shots before taking the key and unlocking the shackles. All he had to do was get out of this factory, but there were too many guards. Paxton hides in a body cart. Having waited for the moment, Paxton attacks the bandit and finds a storage room where the tourists' belongings were lying. Among them was a business card with a tattoo on the arm of the man from the train, as well as prices for tourists. When suddenly a rich man shouts at him, he has never paid for the services of a factory and wants to get some advice. Paxton advised killing the victim right away, but the rich man does not want to speed things up. Paxton changes clothes and leaves the plant. Already on the street, he heard a woman scream. He didn't want another woman to die because of him, which is why he returned to the building. A short time later, Paxton and the woman drove away. In the city, Paxton saw Svetlana, Natalia, and Alexei. To get back at them, Paxton beats them up. The road was blocked by the police. They were looking for Paxton. He had to turn around and come to the train station. Already on the train, he saw a familiar man and followed him. When the man separated from his daughter, Paxton kidnapped her and took her with him. This is where the film comes to an end. We will be glad to see your like. We'll be back very soon. Bye.